Raw truth. Is a raw food style right for you? Learn the secrets of clean eating. We unveil the truth about a living foods diet. Here is everything you should know about peak performance, healthy eating. What is raw food? What really happens on a raw or living food diet? The real question is what happens to the body after a lifetime of eating processed and cooked non-living foods that are devoid of nutrition. We answer these questions and more, so please remember to like and subscribe. Okay, so let's explore some raw truths. Life force and the lemon battery. Food is considered raw if it is uncooked or prepared below 116 degrees Fahrenheit. Above this temperature, food begins to lose its essential nutrients and living enzymes, or its vital life force. Dead foods accelerate aging and decrease energy. Naturally occurring enzymes in living foods aid and support digestion, while cooked and processed foods strain and overwork the digestive system. When we consume dead foods that are difficult to digest, the pancreas must take up the slack by dispatching enzymes from the pancreas to do the work that otherwise naturally occurring food-based enzymes would do. This taxes the internal organs and the digestion process. Interestingly, we are born with only a finite number of pancreatic enzymes. Much like an enzyme saving account, as we draw away from this account by eating cooked foods, it depletes and does not replenish. Is this perhaps why we are seeing such an alarming rise in pancreas-related illness today? If there ever was clear proof that raw foods are alive and electrically charged, it would be the grade school lemon battery experiment. Certain living foods, especially ripe fruits, carry a life-sustaining, energetic, electron-packed punch that you will simply not find in, let's say, a bag of potato chips. This easy experiment leaves no doubt as to the power of living foods. Search online and try it for yourself. It really works. When done correctly, a lemon will produce electricity and light up a tiny light bulb. Raw living foods increase electrical levels, instill a more youthful appearance, reduce sleep requirements, establish proper body weight, reverse depression, stop addictions, improve digestion, increase mental clarity, spark extraordinary creativity, repair cell damage, and reverse and prevent disease. In addition, eating light and hydrating foods ensures faster and more efficient digestion. When you can digest and process foods in less than 24 hours, overall health is positively impacted. Conversely, eating heavily processed and cooked foods results in slow and sluggish digestion that can last 72 hours or longer. This means that food begins to rot and even grow mold within the digestive tract. Stick around to the end. You'll know if raw is right for you. Animals in the wild. How did we lose our way with food? Why did humans begin putting fire to food? Why all the fear of microbes today? In truth, we need microbes and probiotics for ongoing good health. A carrot pulled straight from the earth has plenty of clinging dirt residue. That is, in fact, healthy and beneficial. This dirt residue is superior probiotic that is better than anything you'll buy in the store. Simply stated, animals do not put fire to their food out in the wild, and yet they are not falling over sick from supposedly dangerous microbes. Our fear-based, highly industrialized society has become obsessed with destroying all living microorganisms found in or on food. For example, pasteurized food is essentially boiled and non-living. Cooked and processed food is simply dead and of little to no use to any living creature. It is far better to eat like the animals in the forest. Take their lead. Trust nature. A panda bear does not get diabetes or cancer, unless of course they have been exposed to environmental toxins introduced into the wild by man. The human body simply does not understand, need, or want cooked or processed non-living foods. It is seen by the body as a foreign invasion or infection. In fact, non-living foods trigger an immunity defense mechanism response. Did you know that the immune system routinely dispatches infection-fighting white blood cells to the stomach immediately following the consumption of cooked or processed food? Scientific studies support these claims. Cravings and overeating. Unwelcome hunger cravings are the direct result of eating cooked and processed food. An out-of-control appetite is the body's stubborn way of demanding more food until the right food is provided. A non-stop, addictive overeating cycle and the feeling of never being satisfied or satiated will simply not end until the body is given real living and nutritious foods. After a few months of being 100% raw, the unhealthy cravings slowly disappear. Be patient. With alive foods, the body functions exactly as nature intended. It seeks its naturally correct proportional weight. In time, unhealthy hunger cravings will stop. With an alive diet, eat when you want and as much as you want, with no limitations and no mental constraints. You can never fail on a raw diet. Once making the shift to raw, the body will typically go through several months of detox. It's not easy, but the payoff is huge in terms of good health and wellness. Why not choose to spend your money supporting the farmer rather than the doctor? Eventually, skin tone and texture will improve, while sleep becomes more restful. Expect enhanced mental clarity and look for creativity to skyrocket. You, as a person in essence, will be operating at a new and much higher energetic level, both mentally and physically, just as nature intended. Spiritual connections will be far more meaningful and powerful as well. The Great Proteinfib. Those who are older may remember the classic food pyramid that was pushed in grade school, and that's still being pushed on society today. The problem with the food pyramid is that it is completely wrong. Many large corporations have a vested financial interest in ensuring that large populations of people follow this faulty information and continue to consume massive amounts of meat, dairy, and poultry products. While this is good for business and corporate bottom-line profitability, it is not good for human health. Even more alarming is the popular high-protein diet concept that has been widely adopted today. This is an unhealthy approach to eating that greatly increases acidity levels within the body. It strains and damages the kidneys and opens the door to disease. Avoid the high-protein craze at all costs. Maui Pineapples and compliments. When you embrace living foods, you will want to change the way you buy groceries. Plan on more frequent trips to the market and seek out local farmers markets to source the freshest and ripest foods available. Look for locally grown foods and, whenever necessary, search online for a wider variety of living foods. For example, with today's extensive global supply chains, it's easy to live in a northern climate and still enjoy sweet, delicious Maui pineapples or young Thai coconuts delivered right to your doors in just a few days. Adjusting to your new lifestyle where no pharmaceutical medications and no doctors are ever needed, unless of course you break your leg, in which case a doctor is highly recommended, is indeed very liberating. As a bonus, imagine also eliminating body odor and bad breath. It's fully possible with a living food lifestyle. Going raw is a choice that requires a deliberate decision, dedication, and commitment. That said, it will get easier with time. Newly found focus and mental fortitude will pay dividends in the form of no more brain fog, healthy and sustained weight loss, longer life, and lots of compliments from friends and family about how amazing you suddenly look. Addictions go away, and emotional scars tend to heal over the longer term. The Great Lymph System. Often overlooked and rarely discussed, the body's lymphatic system is tasked with detox. It does this by moving cellular waste away from the cells and ultimately out of the body. Unlike the circulatory system, Where the heart is a powerful pump, the lymph system has no pump. The way we move the lymph system is through action, exercise, and activity. The impact of jogging or brisk walking, as well as massage, helps move the lymphatic system waste out of the body. That is why it is so essential to not only eat healthily, but to also remain active every day. In short, physical activity fits perfectly with living foods and detoxifying the body. More benefits: a mixed bag. While many would argue that the best living food diet would be that of the pure fruitarian, where only fresh, raw, organic fruit is consumed, a mixed eating style that includes vegetables, nuts, seeds, and fruits is also a great choice. Just know that the ultimate extreme in healthy living is truly that of being a 100% raw fruitarian. Whether you choose to be a raw fruitarian or focus on a broader fruit and vegetable lifestyle, one thing is sure, and that is the more that your food is alive, the more powerful the health advantages. Best of all, by eating food this way, it ensures that the body stays well hydrated. This makes smart health sense because the body is mostly water. Another big advantage of this way of eating is that it ensures that you remain in a more alkaline state. In simple terms, when the body is more acidic, disease is far more likely to occur. Much supporting research suggests that a highly alkaline diet is a powerful way to resist and repel diseases and illness. To keep it simple, acid-forming foods like coffee, refined sugar, meat, dairy, and starchy foods all send the body's chemistry into more acidic pH levels. Fruit and vegetables that are not cooked move the body into a much healthier state of alkalinity. Final raw thoughts. Did you know that eating living foods, especially when embarking on something like a juice fast or a water fast, that there is a measurable increase in the amount of stem cells found circulating within the bloodstream? Stem cells repair damaged cells and help to maintain youth and enhance vitality. Fasting is a natural and effective way of boosting stem cell production and increasing health and wellness. With this very natural approach to eating, vitamin and mineral supplements are never recommended or needed. The food is the medicine, and the body stays in balance. Taking nutritional supplements will only result in creating an imbalance in body chemistry. It's better to spend hard-earned dollars on good organic fruits and veggies than buying expensive lab-produced artificial nutritional supplements. Experiment by prepping new but simple alive dishes. No need for complex or expensive raw gourmet dishes with too many ingredients. Keeping it simple, as in the animal kingdom, is ideal. When you combine a raw food lifestyle with fresh air, clean water, exercise, and an abundance of sunshine, you will experience the greatest levels of health and happiness. While there are virtually no negative effects to this healthy eating lifestyle, one consideration worth noting is that of proper dental care. Consuming large amounts of fresh fruit requires more frequent brushing and flossing. If you choose to go fully raw, pay particular attention to good dental hygiene. Frequent checkups and regular professional cleanings are always a good idea regardless. Once you have made the leap to this smarter way of eating, it may take time for friends and family who still maintain a cooked and processed diet to adapt to your new way of life. Learn to coexist with those who are not raw and share your experience in order to perhaps inspire others. One idea is to try veggie sprouts as an incredibly nutritious alternative to other kinds of food. With microgreens and sprouts, you are getting the vital energy inherent within a plant that is in a rapid growth and early development stage. The initial plant growth chemicals, nutrients, and other ingredients found in sprouts and microgreens, when consumed on a regular basis, can greatly supercharge health. This is simply one more aspect of a living foods approach to life that will remarkably boost overall wellness. Just as with sprouts and microgreens, nuts and seeds can be incredibly healthy. However, you should always take the time to soak nuts and seeds overnight. This is good to do because the soaking process will activate or turn them on, thereby making them healthier and more nutritious. Nuts and seeds that have not been soaked contain a mildly toxic inhibitor chemical that prevents them from sprouting until they've been exposed to water. This chemical, while it won't hurt you, is generally not considered healthy. It's best to always soak nuts and seeds. Some say a raw lifestyle is just too much work, but then again, so is recovering from cardiac surgery. The choice is always ours to make. Start on an exciting new journey today by making living foods your medicine of choice. Feel lighter, experience more energy, look younger, and enjoy life to the fullest. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you again soon.